Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about 15 ways to use rubber bands. These will be some easy life hacks and I'll be going over them in this tutorial, so let's get right into the video. Now for some of these 15 things, I will be demonstrating them, and for others, I will just be telling you about them because a lot of them are very straightforward. Some of them just simply don't need a demonstration, or it just doesn't work out for the video framing. So let's get right into the video. Life hack number one for using a rubber band is you can use it to hold jeans together. If your jeans are just a little bit too small and you need a little bit of extra circumference around the jean waist over here, you can actually use a rubber band to hold them together. All that you have to do is get the rubber band and loop it through the hole that the button goes through, so that one part is sticking out the front, one part is sticking out the back. Then all that you have to do is take both parts like that, okay? And then you can actually put them through the button over here, and you now have a jean waist extension. Really, really easy. I've used it many times, to be honest with you, and it works really, really well. And as long as your shirt is long enough, no one's ever going to see it, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Number two, you can use it to open a stuck lid. So if you have a stuck lid on a jar like this, you can just simply wrap it around the lid. Make sure it's wrapped around the lid, and what it will do is it'll give you some extra grip strength. So wrap it just around the lid, and then you can grab onto that rubber band and twist it, and it'll rubberize that lid, giving you a little bit of extra grip strength, okay? Number three, you can use it to keep a book closed. If you have a book, use a rubber band to keep it closed. If you're packing it away in a luggage, to make sure that it stays closed, you want to choose a rubber band that's not too tight, because one that's too tight will put some strain on the edges of the pages. So you want to choose one that's maybe a little bit too loose, and it'll keep the book pages held together. Number four, hold wrapping paper together. A lot of people use this hack anyways, but I'm going to say it anyways just in case you don't know of it. If you have wrapping paper and it's just flapping around, take a rubber band and loosely wrap it around the wrapping paper. It'll hold it in place. Don't go too tight or else it might damage the last little bit of wrapping paper. So choose one that's a little too loose and it'll hold it together. Number five, keep your bags sealed. Okay, I have some notes over here. That's why I keep ducking out of the frame to read them. So if you have like a chip bag, you can roll up the chip bag and then you can use a rubber band to wrap it around the chip bag. It'll keep the bag sealed. Is it going to be airtight where it's going to last a long time? No, but it'll prevent the chips from falling out, and it'll keep it a little bit more airtight. It won't be completely airtight, but it'll be a little bit more airtight than if you were to just leave it open. Okay, moving on to number six. I called it a soap pump reduction. Now, essentially, if you have a soap pump like this or any type of pump, and like people are pushing and using too much soap, what you can do is use a rubber band just like this to keep it, and obviously you would wrap it twice potentially, but you would use it to keep it partially pressed down. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to get soap on the floor. But when you keep the rubber band wrapped around it and it's pressed down, let's say halfway, then every time someone goes to pump the soap bottle, they're only going to be able to pump it halfway, which means that you're going to use less soap. It's as simple as that, okay? That was number six, a soap pump reduction or shampoo pump. It can be any type of pump bottle. Number seven, you can make a rubber band ball. I've actually done a separate video about this, so go and search for how to make a rubber band ball on YouTube, and you're probably going to come across a familiar voice. You'll probably see my video. They're really easy. The first couple rubber bands, you just simply bunch them up like that, and then you just wrap rubber bands around each other continually, and you can make these absolutely massive rubber band bouncy balls. They're pretty cool. Number eight, hold ribbon together. So when you get ribbon, it comes on a spool, and then after you've opened it, the ribbon just flaps around like wrapping paper. You can use a rubber band to put around the spool to hold the ribbon together. It's as simple as that. Even if you lose the spool, you can just wrap the ribbon in a circular motion around itself and use a rubber band to keep it together. That was number eight. Number nine, keep your cords tamed. Okay, so let's say you have a cord and there's just a whole bunch of extra cord. You can sort of wrap that cord in like an oval shape, and then you can use your rubber band around that cord to hold it together to keep it tamed. I use rubber bands on basically almost all the cords in the house. The key is to not wrap it too tightly. If you get your cord and you compress it a lot, you don't want to do that because you might damage the wiring eventually. It shortens the lifespan of it. So what you want to do is wrap it nice and loosely in a nice loose oval pattern, and then use your rubber band just to sort of wrap it loosely around that oval. Not tight, but loosely, okay? So that's number 9. Number 10, use it as an eraser. Believe it or not, you can actually use an elastic band or rubber band as an eraser. Get it and wrap it around your pencil, okay? If you wrap it around the top of the pencil so it has a nice firm grip, okay? And then you can just rub it on your pencil marks on the paper and it will erase them, and it'll do a pretty good job. I've used it many times when I run out of actual erasers, and it just works really, really well. Being a full-time teacher, you know, like I go through a lot of erasers, and if I run out of erasers temporarily, then what I end up doing is using a rubber band, and it just erases really, really well. It's a really cool life hack. It doesn't do as good of a job as an actual eraser, but it does a pretty good job if I do say so myself. Number 11 is to enhance your counting and sorting. So, you know, sometimes like you're flipping through pages or you're counting something, you're counting cash, you're counting pages, you're counting whatever, anything, notes, anything like that. And, you know, some people will lick their fingers to get a better grip, but what you can do is just loosely wrap a rubber band around your finger, very loosely, not tight, very, very loose as you can see. Okay, it's really, really loose, okay? And now I don't need to lick my finger because I can use this and it will grip the pages or whatever it is that I'm counting, okay? Number 12, prevent a door from latching. I was gonna demonstrate this one over there, but I have lots of laundry, clean laundry that's hung to dry, and I don't wanna show you all of the garments that are hung there. So I'm just gonna show you right now. Essentially, you have a door, and on both sides of there's a doorknob, okay? So you're gonna wrap the rubber band around one side of the doorknob, and then you're gonna twist it so you have like an X pattern, and then you're gonna wrap it around the door on the other side of the doorknob. And what you should have is this X right here forming over the actual striker bolt of the door, and that will prevent it from latching. And if your door is done really tightly, like if it's a really tight gap, then it might prevent the door from shutting it at all completely, which is even better. You got to make sure though that the rubber band is forming that X nice and tightly over that piece of the door that latches closed, and test it first. Obviously, don't just trust that it's going to work. Test it first. But you know, if you do it properly and you practice, you should get a door that will not latch if it's done properly. Okay, so prevent the door from latching is number 12. Number 13, identify glasses or cups. So let's say you have different colored rubber bands, different patterned rubber bands. Essentially, you can use them to identify whose cup is whose. So I would have the blue rubber band. I would wrap this around my cup, and I know that's my cup. My wife would have the red rubber band. She would use that, okay? My sister would have the white rubber band. My brother-in-law would have the green one. Whatever the case is, you can identify glasses and cups like that. That's number 13. Number 14, use it as a bracelet. Believe it or not, you know, I'm telling you right now, mark my words, this is going to become a fashion trend, okay? Because they're inexpensive. They look pretty cool. You can get really, really cool looking rubber bands. You can make designs with rubber bands. You can actually pair them together by sort of, you know, there's like the ways to make rubber band bracelets by making like a rubber band chain, and you can do that. So it's limitless, but you can really style them properly, whether it's simplistic like this or like a rubber band chain, okay? Last but not least is number 15, which is pack clothes for your luggage better. So you can actually pack your clothes into your luggage better by wrapping them up and then wrapping them with a rubber band. So if I have a shirt, right, and I roll it up and I wrap it loosely with a rubber band, it's going to prevent it from coming unwrapped, and it'll keep it nice and tightly wound in the luggage. As an added bonus tip, the 16th one, I mean, I didn't plan to include it, but I just realized right now, I actually use these rubber bands on my glasses to keep them from falling off. These glasses are too loose. I have to go see the eye doctor to get them tightened up, and I'm going to go get laser eye surgery soon as well. But I got to get these nice and tightened up a little bit, and I'm probably going to get a new pair of frames anyways, because laser eye surgery might be in the distant future, might be in the near future. I haven't booked it yet, so I'm not sure. But anyways, I wrap rubber bands around the arms of these glasses, and it prevents them from falling off. If I look down before, they would literally fall off. And now, they just don't fall off. All I did was just wrap them around like that, really easily. That's it. So those are 15 ways to use rubber bands or easy life hacks, and I've shown you and told you how to do them in this easy tutorial. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. Ow! I thought that was gonna, you know what? I thought that was just gonna hurt a little bit, and it didn't hurt that much, but it shocked me, no pun intended, with how much it was surprisingly the tiniest bit painful. I didn't think it would hurt at all, but it's because I double wrapped it. Anyways, let's do the outro again because I'm legendary for this, and we got to do it properly. Let's try one more time. I gotta gear it up, okay? So that's basically it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.